Hello everyone and welcome to Where is Xur, the show where we find Xur and we look at his inventory together. Today you can find Xur on Nessus. He's over here in the Watcher's Grave on that tree that he always hangs out on. Let's go and pay him a visit. Alright, so once you touch down, go ahead and hop on your Sparrow, go straight ahead, and you'll find Xur up on that tree where he's usually at. And here he is. Let's see what he's got in store today. Alright, so first up, he's selling Sunshot. This is a great hand cannon exotic. Makes everything explode into beautiful solar explosions, so highly recommend grabbing it if you don't have it yet. Then we've got the Dragon Shadow. This is a good hunter exotic, however, it's 64 stat points, which honestly is lower than I would go with an exotic. Then we've got the Helm of Saint-14. This is 65, which is maybe the very bare minimum you would go with an exotic. However, it's got 13 mobility, super low resilience. The roll is just all wrong in my opinion. So I wouldn't grab this one unless you really need it. And then finally we've got Transversive Steps, which is sort of the same thing. Mobility isn't as bad on a hunter as it is, sorry, this is a warlock, it is as bad as it is on a warlock actually. So yeah, exact same problem really. At least the resilience is a little higher. But yeah, not super impressed by the exotic armor this week. Then we've got the exotic weapons. We've got Hawkmoon over here. I actually really like this Hawkmoon roll. Hammer-forged rifling is fantastic. Alloy mag is always good. Eye of the Storm is great for duels when you're going to be getting low on health, so nice for PvP, which Hawkmoon works well for. Polymer grip is really the one that doesn't do it for me. You know, you prefer heavy grip or yeah, this isn't really the best one, but everything else pretty good, not bad. Almost a god roll in certain situations. Then we've got Dead Man's Tale. This one's less of a god roll. Composite stock, subsistence, ricochet rounds. I've really never liked this perk on Dead Man's Tale. Very situational, and you know, just we need Vorpal weapon. So you can go ahead and skip that. And then with that, we will move on to legendary weapons here. Sorry, I accidentally backed out of Xur there. We've got Dire Promise. This one is also kind of situational, under pressure, and then auto-loading holster. So, I don't know. We've definitely seen better rolls of Dire Promise, so not super excited by that roll. Seventh Seraph, kind of the same situation. Vorpal's okay, Pulse Monitor's okay too, but nothing to write home about really. However, Extraordinary Rendition is quite nice. This is definitely the submachine gun you want to grab this week if you're going to grab one. It's got Outlaw, it's got Rampage, it's got Stability, which is great on a submachine gun. So yeah, really hard to say no to this one. Outlaw and Rampage. Hard to go wrong there, guys. We've got Truth Teller. This one is okay. You know, increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. Kills with this weapon might help, but I doubt you're meleeing if you're using your grenade launcher. And then it's got Field Prep, which crouching with a grenade launcher, I don't know. Really situational again. So Widow's Bite, really bad roll. Slide shot on a sniper rifle. Need I say more? Probably don't buy that. Interference 6, I actually like this one a lot. Spike grenades, which in my opinion is necessary for grenade launchers. Clown cartridge, which I'm a big fan of just for increased DPS. And then Full Court, which increases detonation damage as the projectile travels further before exploding, which means you can decide to do damage from farther away and do extra DPS. So I quite like this roll. Quite a lot, actually. Finally, we've got Night Watch, which is another pretty good roll. So we actually did pretty good with legendary weapons this week. It's got Rapid Hit, which is pretty good on Scout Rifle, Rapid Precision Hits, temporarily increased stability and reload speed, and then Moving Target, which increased movement speed and target acquisition when aiming down sights, which is great for a Scout Rifle. It's got Range Masterwork, which you probably don't need on Scout, but I guess it's nice to have. So yeah, I like this one a lot. So yeah, in summary, Extraordinary Rendition, great submachine gun roll. Probably pick that up unless you've got a better one. Interference 6, great grenade launcher roll. And then finally Night Watch, which is pretty good. So those are my top 3 picks this week. And moving on to armor, the bad news is the armor's terrible this week. 47, 50, 50, 49. I think the highest we got was a Hunter piece of armor that's at 54. So really this week, terrible rolls. Lots of 40s, low 50s, just really, really bad. So unfortunately, we cannot rely on Xur for armor this week. But we got some good weapons. So, you know, sometimes when Xur closes a window, he opens a door or something. Anyway, that's it for Xur this week. Hopefully this video was useful to some of you guys, and we will be back next week with more Xur and loot analysis. And for everything else related to Destiny and Xur, stick with IGN.